yes, it's me, the king of blog TV, living in the Hollering House. That's the name of my house. Listen. Can you hear what's going on? It's the Hollering House. Everybody hollers at my house. It's because we live too close to the train tracks. And I like to say that because it was on the movie Gypsy. When they talked about after Baby June left and they were at the train tracks and Ethel Merman sang, everything's coming up roses. They said, why does everyone holler? They said, well, because we live too close to the train tracks. Anyway, in May 2007, my kid had a bar mitzvah. My kid Jared had a bar mitzvah. For his bar mitzvah, I bought him a $1,200 Hewlitpackard computer, a laptop. Now, after spending $60,000 for a bar mitzvah, why did I just spend $1,200 for a computer for a bar mitzvah gift? Because the $60,000 for the balloons and the catering and the hall and the band $7,000 and the $8,000 for the set decorator wasn't enough.
All for me.
I had to spend $1,200 for a computer for the kid's laptop, and after that, I went to bankruptcy court, and that was it. So I got him this computer on August 6th because in May was his bar mitzvah, but then we went away for the summer, and he couldn't figure out what he wanted. Whatever, he went to Las Vegas, and I can't think what the hell else we did, but we did a lot of things. We always go away the whole summer. All his friends go to camp. Every kid says to him, what camp? You going to camp? Camp? What camp? And all the parents go, oh, wait, camp. What kids are camp going? What camp your kids going to? That's all they know is camp. I tell them my kids are going to camp Las Vegas. That's the camp they go to.
I don't go to one.
Because the kids growing up never said, hey, Dave, can I go to camp? And I didn't ask them. I don't want to send them away. I like my kids. I like them here when they're here in the summer. They sleep late.
And I love my daddy.
Oh, I kiss them. They sleep late. They get to do whatever they want. Camp. And I never went to camp either. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because you pay to camp $7,000 for your kid to go, like a vacation, and you can't do whatever you want.
It's like the military.
It's like the military. You got to get up every morning. You can't sleep till 10 or 11. Every day my kid gets up at 8 o'clock in the morning. He's so tired. And that's all the kids do before they go to school. Finally, you get to have time off. Can't sleep. Gotta get up. Keep getting up. Every morning you gotta get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. You gotta eat when they say you have to eat. You gotta play when they say you gotta play. You can't just walk around the camp and say, maybe I'll do arts and crafts now. Maybe I'll go boating now. Maybe I'll do art. You can't do that. You got it. Everything is very structured. I've never heard this before. You think I would go on a vacation in the Bahamas, Las Vegas, pay $10,000, and when I get there, they tell me you have to eat now, you have to go gamble at craps now at 2 o'clock, you have to go to blackjack. You think I would want to go on a vacation like that? So why would I send my kids to a place like that? That's the craziest thing I've heard. Meanwhile, the kids can't wait to go. They love it. They write on the calendar. They're counting down the days. None of this makes any sense to me. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? Anyway, so that's what our camp is, Camp Las Vegas. So we got him the computer August 6th. At Best Buy, a Hewlett-Packard computer. My kid doesn't know anything about computers. In fact, what little I know, he knows more. But I said, pick a computer that's user-friendly. Because he only wants it for World of Warcraft. That's it. World of Warcraft, going on Facebook, MSN, MySpace, whatever the hell he does. That's all. So I said, whatever is easy for you to do, to type in, whatever it is. So we got him this computer on August 6th. So that's August, September, October, November, December, January. In the middle of January, it breaks. Doesn't work anymore. 5 months later, I spend $1,200 for a computer, breaks, doesn't work anymore.
Now it's actually less because we were going to go before the break because we left on Thursday before the break started, and it was broken then. So
I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, so the computer breaks down.
Like December 18th or something like that.
Oh, yes, the computer didn't break down in January, it broke down in December. Because we went to New York in December, and it broke down before we went away, and I said, when you come back, we'll get it fixed. It broke in December. So that's August, September, October, November, 4 months. 4 months he has the computer, breaks. It's a brand new computer. It's not a computer from 1962 that I got with the light bulbs and things are flashing and stuff like that. It's a brand new computer from Hewlett-Packard. Why should it break after 4 months? Now when I bought it, knowing it was going to break, I paid the extra, I don't know, $200, $300, $400 for this special plan that if anything happens to it, you throw it up in the air, you throw it against the wall, you step on it, you shit on it, whatever you do, they give you a new one. That's this plan I bought by knowing, because I can't fix computers. I can't even put a light bulb in the side. We're living in the dark in my house. I can't even put a light bulb on the front porch. I asked my Andrea, says, Dave, the lights are out. So I bring her a chair for her to get on top of the chair and put the light bulb. I can't fix. I'm Jewish. You think I know what the hell's going on? Anyway, I take the computer back to Best Buy because I got this special plan. I said, look, the computer doesn't work. They said, terrific. Give me $50. I said, $50? For what? I got this $400 plan. They said, well, if it's a hardware problem, we'll give you the $50 back. But if it's a software problem, that means your kid put in LimeWire or a Kazaa, some crazy stuff, killed the whole thing, and that's not our fault. It's not Hewlett-Packard's fault. It's your kid's fault. I'm going to charge you $50 for your kid screwing it up. They didn't exactly say it like that, but that's what they were saying. If it's software, they're going to keep the $50. If it's hardware, they'll give it back to me, and they're going to send it out to Hewlitpackard. So I said, I don't want to give you the $50 just yet for you to tell me what's going on. I'm going to ask my computer guy. So I bring the computer home. And I call my computer guy, Alex. He's a great guy. If you're looking for a computer guy, get in touch with me at davidbronstein.com. davidbronstein.com. And I'll turn you on to Alex. He's a great computer guy. Puts in systems and computer systems and phone systems, whatever the hell he puts in. I don't know what the hell he... But he's a good guy. He comes over, he says it's a hardware problem. So now I got to take it back to Best Buy again. I got plenty of time. I'm a rich guy. I got time sitting around driving back and forth. I got nothing else to do but driving back and forth, having conversations for $50 with people. So I take it back to Best Buy. They said, all right, it's a hardware problem. You got to send it back to Hewlett-Packard. Here's the phone number to Hewlett-Packard. Go home and call them. Why couldn't they just take it to Best Buy and ship it out? I have to ship it out. That's twice I went to Best Buy for nothing. So I come back home now, and I call Hewlett-Packard. And I said, the computer doesn't work. It has to get fixed. 4 months I've had it. They said, we're going to send UPS to pick up the computer. I said, oh, great. I figured I have to go get a box, and I have to take it to the post office. Very good service. They send UPS. So UPS picks up the computer, and I said, when am I going to get this computer back? And this was a few weeks ago. And they said, you'll get it back within 2 weeks by January 23rd. Now, what's today's day? Is today January 23rd? 4th. Today's the 4th! January 24th. See, my wife's telling me to stop yelling now. January 24th. Why, is anybody sleeping in the house? The dog. Anyway, it's January 24th. I still don't have a computer. So Andrea calls Hewlett-Packard. Now, I did a blog on Hewlett-Packard a few weeks ago when Andrea was calling on the phone for hours and hours and hours trying to figure out what's going on and connecting to this department, that department. Nobody could figure anything out. The computer wasn't the computer ready when you called a few weeks ago? And it was ready, right? And they said you can't pick it up. You have to call UPS, but it's 20 minutes from our house. You can't. It was a whole crazy thing going on. They wouldn't let her pick it up, even though it's 20 minutes from my house. You have to call UPS. You call UPS. They say go to call Hewlett-Packard. This was going on for 2 weeks already. So finally, it's supposed to be ready. Now my kid has downloaded World of Warcraft. I don't know where the hell it is. All these discs in this computer. So you can imagine. My computer was slow before. You can imagine how slow. You know that story, the turtles and the hare. The turtle is like the hare now. The turtle's faster than the hare in my computer. My computer's slower than the turtle. That's how slow, because he puts all this stuff in my computer. But they get the kid's computer back already. I paid $1,200 already. So we call Hewlett-Packard. And what do they say to my wife? Well, you know, we thought you'd have the computer back by the 23rd, but it needs a part. And we don't have this part. So we call the distributor. The distributor doesn't have the part either. So the distributor had to call his distributor, and we're waiting to hear back from that distributor. Now, if we don't hear back from that distributor, it goes to another level. What level? What? This is Hewlett-Packard I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a Thomas Edison controller. You got to turn the crank. This is a computer. This is 2008. How can you not have a part? I just bought the computer 4 months ago. How could it be obsolete already? I know technology moves so fast, but today I buy it, tomorrow it's gone. But that quick? After 4 months, the parts are gone? Nobody has the part? And I didn't take it to some Joe on the street that fixes computers with like a picture tubes, like a 1954 television set with picture tubes. This is Hewlett-Packard. It's like Dell or a big company like that. I just bought your computer. If anyone from Hewlett-Packard's watching, I bought your computer 4 months ago. How can you not have the part? I don't know what part you need. And he goes, just stick some cord in there and push the button. I don't know how you gotta do. My kid needs his computer. How can they not have the part after 4 months? The factory, the place that you take it to, doesn't have the part. So they call the distributor. He doesn't have the part. Who has this part? Why don't we do an Easter egg hunt? It's Easter soon. Looking for the part, a treasure. I'm gonna bring a national treasure. I'm gonna bring in what's it? Who was in that movie? Nicolas Cage to put out the map, looking for the part. This is the craziest thing I ever heard. How can they not have the part? How can the distributor not have the part? But don't worry, they're taking it to the next level. What level? Well, who cares about what's the next level? They'll tell me. They don't have the part either. You want to help me out here? My kid needs a computer. If they told me at Best Buy, listen, this is a great computer, but in 4 months it's going to bust, I wouldn't have bought the computer. They owe me something. They can't make me wait like this. Is the craziest thing I ever heard. I buy a computer in 4 months and they fix it the next day. Don't keep me waiting 2 weeks and longer. They said, what are you making a ladder for? I'm talking to my friends here, the 3 people that watch my vlogs, and he's making a television ladder.
I hear you say something's longer?
Yes.
What?
My wife heard me say something's longer. She got excited.
I ran in.
And she ran in. Anyway, you gotta call Hewlitpackard. This is crazy.
You
to tell you, I want to
Tell
nuke
them the part about being put on hold for 2 hours.